We got the compressor going to fill up our air tanks and all that kind of stuff. My wife's out on the lawnmower gonna mow the property. It's about a 3.5 hour job on a 42-inch riding lawnmower to get all this stuff done. My task for the day is to take this jungle you see before me and turn it into a garden. So the name of this video will be uh, turning a jungle into a garden. I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll take pictures and stuff like that periodically to show you how it's going. I started working on it for about 10 minutes with a weed eater real quick to kind of knock down that stuff a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chainsaw and I'm going to cut all the big branches up, stack the wood back there, way back there, and then I'm going to get the rototiller out after I get this all the way down to nothing. I'm going to rototill it up, then I'm going to rake it, and then I'm going to lay down the steer manure and the peat moss and some ashes from the burn pit that we have over there and till it again. So stay tuned. Have more in this video. Talk to you soon. 45 minutes worth of work on the jungle going to the garden. We got about 35% done in the last probably hour and 15 minutes total. So what we're doing is we're taking the stuff and we're taking over there and we're burning it in that barrel right there and putting the big stuff over there so we can cut up later. Anything that's big enough for firewood, we're going to put off to the side and cut it for a chainsaw. Well, I'm going to keep working. I'll keep updating you. This is about hour 3 into the jungle to the garden. As you can see, I put the rototiller in to see what it would do. Got that little lawn tractor. I think that is redneck ingenuity at its best. That is an old, you might have seen it before, but if you haven't seen it before, that's an old kid's bicycle trailer. My wife's a friend of hers had it and was going to throw it away, and I said, no, I'll use it. So we hook it up to the back of the little tractor, and we've hauled wood and trees and limbs and brush and everything else in the little thing. So about maybe 3.5 hours. We got the big brush pile gone. We're still burning it over there, and all that stuff that you see behind there, all that brush and all that debris was all packed up here in the garden. So we're going to get this done and do a final rake, pick up, and then rototill it, and then rake it again and rototill it. And we got our fruit trees in. We got a peach tree right here. We have a plum tree right there. We have a pear tree. I don't remember what kind of pear that is. And we have 2 D.I.Y pear trees. The little guy is that one over there, and that one over there in the corner. We made everything, talked to the nursery professional to find out where to plant them, how to plant them, when they're going to fruit and all that other kind of stuff. So essentially what will happen is we'll have peaches. We'll have pear, 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 plum. So we're going to have fruit for about, once they start fruiting in the next couple years, we'll probably have fruit for a good couple months at least. This peach tree already had probably 30 peaches on it when we bought it. It's not big enough and strong enough yet to hold in fruit, but it already started fruiting. So next year we're going to have some pretty good ones. There's one right there. We're going to maybe try to keep 2 or 3 of them on here, just to see how everything holds up. But that's what we got so far anyways. So we've got our 5 fruit trees. We're probably going to be putting a couple more back there, but we haven't figured that out yet. So the 5 fruit trees and the garden. The last part, from the jungle to the garden, we have 2 different kinds of bell peppers right here. And coming down this row here, we have Roma tomatoes, some hybrid tomato, cherry tomatoes, cabbage, cabbage. And then we've got a squash, kale, over down there. Next we have spinach, All the way down there, we've got another squash there, another squash there, another squash there. From that board right there, all the way to that board right there, we have potatoes. We have chives going right down there. And lastly, we have over here one of the cantaloupe plants. We're going to put another one right over there by the potatoes. We got room right in here to add a couple more things. So, it took us about, gonna say 6 hours. Tomorrow we're gonna put up a fence. Took us about 6 hours. We did all the clearing. We did all of the moving of all the brush and all the weeds and everything else. We did tilled it, and then we spread the steer manure and the peat moss, and then we tilled it all the way down again. And that's what we got in the garden right now. So from jungle to garden in about 6 hours. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you'd like to. This is Matt with Big Dreams in a Tiny House. Brandy's behind me sitting down. I'm not going to film her because she'd probably be mad at me. Anyways, have a good night. Thanks for watching.